Live. All right. Welcome, my beautiful warriors of love. It is me, Tarek Bliss Bibi. I'm here with my beautiful partner in crime, Dr. Lisha Antica,
Yeah.
Badass Virgo. And we are partnered up to create an amazing 3-day container for anyone out there who's experienced any form of sexual trauma, sexual abuse, boundary crossing, anyone who's got sexual blockages, addictions, anyone who's experiencing any financial blocks, worthiness blocks, boundary issues, people who feel like they're carrying this baggage with them from their past, from their childhood, not feeling safe, fight or flight all the time, not trusting. We want you to come out of this summit feeling empowered, activated, blissful, expressing your boundaries, expressing your yeses and nos, and knowing who you're here to be and what you're here to do, and feeling held and supported by the universe, and thriving from your gifts and abilities, and so much more. So,
And having
I'll
great relationships and amazing sex.
yes, yes, because we deserve all that good stuff. We went through a lot of shit. We went through a lot of hard stuff, initiations, I call them traumas. And why not allow ourselves? We're here now, we're supposed to reap the rewards of all those traumas, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So,
So, this is our test. We are bringing this to you July 5th, 6th,
six and
and
seven.
7th. And
Yes.
when you join officially, you are going to get module one of our new program. We've worked, gosh, it was like 6, 8 months.
Felt like we gave birth to a real child.
Yes. It actually probably has been about 9 or 10 months
Yeah.
since we began putting together this incredibly
Amazing.
powerful
Oh my God.
program.
And
Things,
Lisha, sorry to interrupt. Sometimes I'll create a program, launch it, not even test it out on myself. And what I love is we gave ourselves enough time. Me and you have been listening to our own, we've been taking our own medicine,
I was about to
listening
talk
to our
about
own
that.
modules, thousands of dollars in money miracles, like from the last, I don't know, feels like it's just been like 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Thousands of money miracles, free rent in different parts of my traveling, people inviting me for lunches and dinners, and just huge opportunities for new summits and new clients, and just like all these things that were
Yeah.
blocked just like opened up, and so many money miracles, and the people that we've shared module one with have given us amazing feedback.
Amazing feedback. Amazing feedback. And you can get module one now, like this very
Yes.
second. Just
TarkBB.com/sex, the word and the money, and I'm posting it here in.
and mine is in the link there too. We have two different landing pages. You're going to get the same module.
Yes, yes, we're doubling up.
We're doubling up.
So Lisha, one of Lisha's superpowers, and she's leaving this planet with people who have experienced sexual trauma. She's leaving them empowered, activated, uh, you know, just inner child integrated, safety, security, right? What are some of the
Just
qualities your clients are left with?
believing in
Believing.
themselves. My clients move to their dream locations. They get raises.
Mm,
They know themselves. They have better relationships. They reclaim their power over sex. They reclaim their power within their inner child. So I am a trauma therapist. I'm certified in all sorts of things. I have my PhD in transpersonal therapy. And I'm also an energy healer and a Sozo practitioner, and I reseed souls. That's what I do for love.
you're great at it. You're phenomenal at it. You really
And
helped me connect dots with my own traumas that I never connected before, and just for you, it felt like so seamless and effortless, and it's really helped me in so many ways. And you helped me manifest a life partner, or like a a deep sacred union, soulmate connection after 10 years of not really believing I could do it,
yeah,
or resisting it, or being terrified of it. So that came
yeah,
along just early on, working with you, and me working with you, seeing you one day tell me you have thousands of followers on TikTok, 30, 40,000, and hitting your financial goals of 10, 15K a month. Um, we've got some really powerful.
Let me tell my wins
Sorry,
with
sorry, sorry.
you.
Yes, 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 yes.
Sheesh.
I got to learn how to receive.
Ah, really?
I'm so used to promoting myself that
Oh, Tarek, I was gonna get there. I was gonna get there.
sorry.
No, it was a
You got
joy
to catch up with the
to,
Aries. It's fast.
yeah, it was a joy to get to be your therapist
Thank you.
and walk you through one of my programs, which is called Reclaim Intimacy, that heals the sexual relationship with sex. So
Mhm,
sex is really security and safety, right? It's also creation.
mhm,
So energy work is super powerful. And what drew me to Tariq and his work is it's in the supernatural, right?
mhm,
He's a master of your magnetic field, of what the etheric field, the psychic field.
mhm.
And I felt like I have, I said have. There we go. I had, let's leave it in yesterday. How about
Yeah,
we? Um, I had a block when it came to
and there's layers,
creating
Lisha. Maybe
safety
you
and
cleared a lot of the
security.
layers, and
Yeah.
there's
So one thing that's happened with me since I said yes to taking our own course is I have truly been stretched financially. Last year when I was working with Tarek, I went from making $3,000 a month, like not really surviving. Luckily, I had maybe it's 2 years ago, but I had my ex-husband and I had a renter here, aka boyfriend, but renter. And and so I was making it. I was making ends meet, but it was quite stressful. And what we created together was multitudes of 15 K months. And then I said, I don't want to do anything but my therapy anymore. I don't want to do anything but my heart calling. Like who
Mhm.
I'm here to serve is survivors of abuse.
Yes.
And I do it great. I'm amazing at it. And I don't want to do all these odd jobs. I was teaching yoga, I was substitute teaching, I was picking flowers, I did like yard work for a while, like anything
Yeah.
to make ends meet as a single parent. And I went all in with Tarek behind me, and I have not looked back since. Now, since going through our own program, I have to say it was time for me to step it up, and I have like been triggered. I've had to release again. But what I've learned every time I step it up is when I do release my attachment to like this client or that client or how things are going to look, I get new ideas and I get to step into that. And
Mm,
now I'm doing more speaking engagements.
yes.
I am working with new clients.
Yes.
I'm ready for a huge financial breakthrough.
Hmm.
And I'm still at the point this very month that I'm like, wow, I made it. Yay.
Yeah. It's priceless having that faith and having that trust and not freaking out and not buying into scarcity.
Oh, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, I would have been crying in tears, absolutely freaking out, not having any faith. And this now I'm like, wow, I'm about ready to launch. Like
Yeah.
everything's just pulling me back. My security blanket was like stretched
Yeah.
back and poof, I'm
Beautiful.
ready to
And
launch.
then I just did a podcast talking about our summit, and we connected the dots between the root chakra, which is inner child, growing up. Did we feel safe? Did we feel secure? If you're like me and Lisha, there was like fear, not sure. Do we belong here on this planet? Not on this planet? Is it safe? Is it not safe? Are we loved and supported? Are we not? And that then materializes as a weak root chakra, which materializes as bad relationship with money, not feeling supported, not feeling taken care of, have to work so hard, struggle so hard to, provide, to make money. And are we worthy? Are we deserving? Are we good enough? Are we receiving easily and gracefully, or are we like martyring ourselves for money? Are we
Mhm.
settling for clients that aren't an ideal fit? Are we stepping up and claiming our worth and value and having higher end clients sign up for our higher packages? So it's the journey of the entrepreneur, and it's we all go through it, and it's not like linear. It's like ups and downs,
It
cycles.
is.
Yeah,
And
enjoying the
every
whole journey.
time that we grow, we have to let go. And we have to let go of the old way of being. And I think the beauty of the program that we put together as I walk through it as a
Hmm.
client is we're really supporting both the cognitive, the emotional, and the love,
Hmm.
right? The magnetic field around how this works for everybody.
Hmm.
Yeah. So I love
Yes.
that.
Love this, Lisha. So happy to see you transform. So we're just looking at some of the comments here. Beautiful. So if you're not aware, July 5th, 6th, and 7th, me and Lisha are partnering up to do a 3-day summit dedicated to your inner child. We
Yeah.
want to put your inner child on the pedestal and pause everything in life that takes all our time and energy, and make that time about you, your inner child, so that you come out of that safe, feeling more safety, more security, more empowered, more aware of what you do want, don't want, boundaries, saying yes to what your heart's desiring, saying no to what you don't want, owning your value more, uh, owning your power, your light, sharing your inner beauty from the inside out.
Yeah.
Stepping into your goddess, stepping into your god, king, queen energy, and allowing yourself to experience all the pleasures, not just sexually, but on all levels. And yeah, why not double your income, manifest your dream job, get some high end clients, like all these money miracles that I've been helping my clients manifest in the last 15 years. Seeing
Yeah.
them go from a job where they're working their asses off, not being appreciated, not being seen, not being valued, being treated like not really well, and never getting a raise, and mind fucks and bullying by their bosses who are narcissistic, to having them like begged to go to a new job position where they're valued, appreciated, working less time, making more money. One of my favorite testimonies when people say and a lot of them are single moms, Lisha. A lot of them are single moms, so
Like
it's
me,
hard.
like I
Like
was when I
yourself,
came to work with you. Yeah.
exactly. So special shout out to the single moms out there. It's already a full time job being a mom, but to be a mom and work full time and all that, my heart goes out to you. And to see them double their income, some of them working half the time, so beautiful to witness that. And you know, you don't have to do it alone. Love yourself enough to sign up to the 3 days. Love yourself
Yeah.
enough
And
to
the 3 days
and
is
show up.
free, and we're going to give you module one. And if you want to go further, we've priced this in such a way that it's kind of a no-brainer. But you get to work with us. We have a lot of just beautiful bonuses that are about to come up, and
Yeah.
you'll love it. So I have something that says here, Morgan Anna is like, this is capitalism. It's wounding people, not healing. And
What, the free
what,
summit or?
yeah, the free summit. I think when people come on here, if you're listening to the comments, like if you don't know us and you've been wounded by therapy, by coaching,
Yeah.
by being taken advantage of people and not healing, both Tarek and I understand that. I think
Yeah,
that we
until we
understand
live
that.
in a community where we're completely off grid and no one's charging anything for anything, until we're there, unfortunately, I mean, the person who commented that, I would love for them to share with us,
Yeah.
other than the judgment, but like, what's your solution to living in a money-free society? I'd love to hear that shared and start a conversation. Until we're
Yeah.
there,
And
we
that's what they're
are
saying.
trading.
But everybody needs
Yeah.
money. We need it to eat, we need it for groceries. And when you're stuck in survival and all you know is survival from childhood, then magnetically you attract that. And so
Hmm.
Tarek and I are bringing an opportunity to utilize our gifts to end that cycle so
Yes.
you can more effortlessly receive what you need from universe without the grind, without the
Yes.
work, by
Yes.
doing things that you love, that speak to
Yes.
your heart, because we do
Imagine
things that
every
speak to our
person on
heart.
this planet is simply doing what their purpose is, what fills their cup, what lights
Mhm.
them up, what I call is your great soul purpose and mission in life. And not just doing that, but doing it in a huge way. Let's hold
Yeah.
space for you to dream bigger than ever, to make more impact on the planet. Like Lisha shares tons of content on social media, inspiring people, connecting people, sharing wisdom, sharing nuggets of inspiration, sharing vulnerability,
Yeah.
healings, teachings, all sorts of stuff. I'm committed consistently to 15 years of getting on social media, creating content that I just want people to be inspired, motivated to remember who they really are.
And gifts. For years, you guys, for like, I don't know, it was a long time. I was listening to Tarek on other retreats and other summits and other talks, and I was saying, "Yes, give me a healing, give me an infinity healing." I was going online and I was like, "Yes." Like I knew
Yes.
Tarek and his work before he knew me.
Mm,
And it was just beautiful, right? So if Morgana, if what you're hearing is make more money, make more money, then you're you're mishearing us. What we are opening to for people that are feel called, and if you're not called, that's cool, is there's blocks and limitations that keep us struggling for,
yeah.
right? And keep it hard. And we have a way that we get to release that's been really effective for us and other people that
Hmm.
in our community, and we came together to heal both this connection between safety, security, and sexuality, your creation,
Yeah.
and money and abundance, worth and value. So you
Yeah.
can step into your purpose, so you can step into your dreams with less resistance.
Hmm.
And that's what we're doing. And money is a motivator. Most people want better relationships, more love, and money
Yeah.
because, well, we all eat.
Yeah, I mean, the big thing here, Lisha, I haven't seen summits dedicated to healing inner children and sexual trauma.
Mhm.
And so you're bringing in that, and thank you for that. Like the only comment should be thank you.
Yeah.
I remember Kanye West in one of his interviews says like, we're artists, we're pouring our hearts and souls into our music to make your lives better. All we want to hear is a thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like that. We're dedicating it. We've had a lot of resistance towards this program, and we're still persevering and pushing it out, putting it out. We thought we were gonna team up with telesummits that can help us promote and do all this stuff, and we didn't get that right off the bat. So we're doing it ourselves, and we're figuring out technology today. Like we spent here we are on a Saturday trying to figure out how to get on. It's just TikTok, so all your beautiful TikTok fans can followers can be a part of this event. So we really love you guys. We really care about you. We really want you to receive this beautiful gift. So
Yeah.
the only difference I would say is like we're in a capitalist society. The old system is very like give me, give me, give me, give me. But we're leading with gifts. We're like, please take our first module for free. We're not charging. Take the first module, integrate your shadow self. It's a powerful module. It was a game changer for me. There's so many things I was giving my power away to when I listened to that. I was like, well, I'm taking charge of my social media. I'm taking charge of my business. I'm taking charge of my money. I'm taking charge of my music because I was like unconsciously giving my power away to others to help me with that. It's like a victim consciousness, and I reclaimed it. So I can't wait to see what you guys get from that. And then we're gifting you on top of that another 3 days to be with us in a container to heal those traumas of money and sexual trauma because they're
Yeah.
connected. And that's Licious superpower and my superpower coming together like transformers to help
The
transform you.
Transformers. So it's July 5th, 6th, and 7th. And it's,
It's advertised as 9 a.m. Eastern, but you said, Lisha, we're moving
yeah,
it to
we're moving
10
it to 10
on all
because
three
we don't,
days.
all 3 days, because we don't
Yes.
really have that much time. So it's going to be 10 to noon, 2 hours. So you can fit 2 hours in. You can watch the replays. Um,
There's a question here, Lisha. This is
Yes.
during the weekday time. Yeah, so
Yes.
July 5th, 6th, 7th, which is in the Northern Hemisphere, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern time. Me and you, Lisha, will get on early and answer questions and maybe do some exercise with folks. But 10 to 12 is where we'll have our speakers. And there will be replays for a week. So we'll keep them up for 7 days after Friday. So from this Friday till next Friday, the replays will be available. The real magic happens live because we get to interact with you. You can ask us questions. I could do hot seats with you guys and pinpoint your biggest trauma, help you release it once and for all.
Me
Lisha can
too.
share. Lisha can do the
I
same.
could do the same.
There you go. So
Yeah. So
yeah,
Morgana said that I don't know, Morgana, if I'm gonna assume that you're a female, but they said that they want community and connection, and that's their drive. I have to tell you, Morgana, like both me and Tarek are on the same page with you.
yeah,
100%. 100%.
yes,
Um, and we want that sustainable living land.
yeah,
And I've a family and kids to take care of too. And we
yeah.
eat. And so right now we don't have the land to know there and do that. And most people don't. So until we're living in that society, that can still be our heart and our drive. But why not release the blocks so all of that comes with more effortlessness? And like
And yeah,
Jim
go
and
ahead.
I said here, you know, she and I have been working together for a bit, and she just went and made in 1 week more than she made in 2 weeks at her old job, and she moved to her favorite community, and we've been doing trauma therapy,
Yes.
and she's a shining example of
Yeah.
success, and she's jumping into this too.
I
So
love it.
we are, and she said she's not a high-end client, but she is. I have reduced rates because I know we're all from different places and different places in our lives,
Yeah.
right? And so high end means all in to me. What does it mean
Yeah.
to you
Committed.
to go to be high end?
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. To me, it's like more of a qualified, like there, it's important to know who we want to work with, who we don't. Like if I'm here to help people with financial abundance and they don't want to make more money, then that's not the person for me.
Yeah.
Maybe they can go and work with
Maybe they're
someone
trying
else
to
who's
heal
also,
trauma. Maybe they're trying to
yeah,
heal trauma and get out of anxiety and PTSD and
I've
have better
noticed a lot of my
relationships. Then
clients,
they can come to
there's a
me.
lot of negative, yeah, exactly, exactly. But also that response, like, why do we have a negative energy towards money, wealthy people, rich people, you know, corporations? Like for everything negative, there's a healthy side, right? Like imagine a world where all the healers and spiritual entrepreneurs are heart-centered and they're living their purpose and they're thriving on all levels, making amazing impact on the planet, giving back, making millions of dollars, making billions of dollars, putting those resources towards
Mm.
um, trying to create, when a politician gets elected, really it's people with money, like the tobacco industry, the dairy
Yeah.
industry, pharmaceutical industries. They're like, hey, listen, you're gonna make it okay for us to do this and that. So imagine a world where we have that much power as well, and we go, hey, Mr. Politician, we want the hospital to be split in half. Half the hospital is um, what it is now. The other half is all holistic and healing and healers and things like that. So we can make impact. We do need some money. I knew a millionaire who created a device that goes into the ocean, sucks up all the plastic,
Yeah.
converts it into oil that third world countries can then sell for a profit. So yes, we can do this. Let's heal those. And the wealthy people have created tons of negative scenarios on media, on TV shows, movies, where the rich people are always evil and they're always greedy and they're always conniving, and the poor people are always happy. That's
Mm.
not by design. I was speaking to a client who grew up in Europe, and she said, "Yep, same thing in Europe. They had the same thing." So these people who run the media want us to stay poor, and they want us to
Yeah.
not want to be rich and wealthy, so that they stay rich and wealthy and we stay poor. So to
Mhm.
me, that's mind fuckery, and that's not cool. That's manipulation. and the rebel in me is going to be like, oh, you want me to stay poor? Well, I'm going to be wealthy. So I don't know about you guys. If you like to fall for the hypnosis and the trap that they want to keep you where you're at, you can do that. But if you feel, that's not, like, we all deserve infinite abundance is our
Yeah,
natural birthright.
it is.
We all deserve it.
And trauma also locks us into it. And then
Yeah.
oftentimes when you've gone through childhood trauma, you feel like you're broken, and you're not broken. It's
Mm.
an injury. It's a lie. It's a gaslighting by society. And so this program, this event is meant to set you free. It's meant to
Yes.
just give you a different perspective, maybe just open you up. Maybe you'll come and work with us. Maybe you won't. But either way,
Just
it's just meant to just
show up for the
heal
event.
for you, to show up, to give you a different perspective, to help bring
Come
more
hang out,
abundance
play with
into your
us.
life, and to end the cycle of abuse.
Yeah. We want to give you so much in the module, which we're taking you for free. We want to give you so much in the 3 days. We want to give you so much value for free. And then if you feel like, holy crap, if I got all this transformation and value and wisdom from the free stuff, imagine what's going to happen if you love yourself enough to take it to the next level and join us for an eight-week container. And we'll talk about it during the
Yeah,
summit.
we'll talk about
If
it.
anyone's on this call and they're like, screw all of that, I'm getting it right now, I'll put a link here so you can actually read about our full program, but we're launching it during the summit, and we've got some really special surprises and bonuses for you there. So I'm going to conclude with that. Lisha, is there anything else you want to share before we conclude?
No, thanks you guys for joining us live.
Yeah.
And please join us then and make sure in our groups and everything. But we're going to be live here too. And but we would just really
Tart.
love to give you the module because you're going to get the
Yeah.
full effect of everything with that activation and healing in the module.
Yeah. So tartbb.com/sex and money for the free module. Lisha, you've got one on your end.
Yep, and it's in the chat. It's in there. It's also in my bio. If you're on TikTok, you can go to my bio, click it, and there's a link there.
Perfect. And then if you want to read the full program with the 8-week, 8 modules, go to tartbb.com/SAM, sex and money, SAM. And you'll see the whole program. You can get started right away. You don't have to wait for anyone. Get started. And then everyone who's sending us video testimonials based on the free module, we're inviting you for a very special call a month from today, where me and Lisha will be doing a live group healing to help you with sexual trauma, anything under the umbrella of sexual trauma or sex, and then everything under the umbrella of money blockages. So anywhere on the spectrum and anything that's connecting to it. And trust me, it's all connected. So
Yeah.
let's get to the bottom of it. Let's clear it once and for all. Love yourself enough to show up. If you can't show up live to the calls, love yourself enough to catch the replays. Start with that module. That's your first step to taking your power back, integrating your shadow. A lot of our power is there. And it's what creates a lot of self-sabotage in all areas of our life. So it's a great first start. And then if you're someone who's more ambitious and committed, join us for 3 days, catch the replays, and then let's love you up there and support you there and shower you with all the support and love and wisdom and knowledge. And then a handful of you guys will join us for the 8-week container.
I can't wait.
Yes.
All right, you guys, we will see you next week. Thank you for joining us for our test. Thank you for affirming that it's working. And we love you.
Thank you, guys.
Talk
See
to
you
you
on
soon.
the other side. I want to share one last thing, actually. Yeah. One of my podcasts, Lisha's a Virgo, I'm a Virgo rising. We love information. And so I listen to this podcast like religiously, at least at least one show a day. And he was saying how he had his very first interaction with what he calls a higher dimensional being, or some people call them aliens, or interdimensional spiritual being. And he was saying that that being told him the most important thing for him to do right now is to heal his inner child traumas. And just hearing that was so validating for me, because I've spent 15 years plus, me and Lisha have both been spending our life work holding space for folks to heal their inner child and heal their traumas. Mm-hmm. And to hear that, like, a so-called alien being from like our future, from higher dimensions, or wherever they are. They've surpassed what the Matrix
Everything.
hamster
Yeah.
wheel we're in. They're in another version of this Matrix reality or beyond the Matrix. But for them to come and say that one message gave so much. I don't know what the word is, but I felt like, yes, I'm doing the right thing because I was feeling like there needs to be more. But it's like if an alien came down and told this person during a ceremony that he needs to, the most important thing for him to do is to go back to his childhood, heal his inner childhood wounds, heal his traumas, and that was coming from this being that's beyond our reality. It really helped me go, okay, we're
That's
doing the
right.
right thing.
That's the right thing.
That's what
Yeah.
we're doing.
Yeah.
So Munira Ali says, thank you. You're very welcome.
Oh,
Lori
you're welcome.
Papa sends a little heart. Thank you, Lori. And we'll see you
Thanks, you
guys there.
guys.
So targetbb.com/sex and money. Receive the module. Let us know how it goes for you. People here on the chat were saying they did it and loved it. And let's thrive. Let's not be trauma survivors. Let's be trauma thrivers.
Drivers. All right. Talk to you guys soon.
All right, guys.
Bye.